Oh. Well, we did find some treasure, didn't we? I think we have another way we can go through. I don't think this is the end of it. Well, you know what? I think it might be the end of it. And we're back. Okay, all right. What happened? I don't know what happened there. So I think we came across two converging paths here. Now we just got to figure out where the hell I have to go to get the hell out of here. Which is apparently all the way the hell around. Yep, let's go. With plenty of shit. We have got plenty of crap in our crap backpack. Yes, I fooled you. You thought. You were sneaking up on me, but I was sneaking up on you. I don't know exactly if there's like a recipe. There might be. I just have to check campfire to see if there's a recipe for these red geckos. You know what? We're going to use our ball. I thought I saw movement over here. Uh-huh. Let's try this sonar outfit. All right, that vest has got to go. Let's rock this for a little while.
Well, that's over. Oh. Well, that's over.
I think this way leads to the underground. Or not. Or it's probably all up there at Jamestown. That's probably all the little cursors that I'm like
My
picking up.
brothers, Sam and Dean, once hunted down a giant gecko that was terrorizing the grazing grounds of Klamath. They got a big reward for it.
Well, I'm glad they didn't get hurt, Willow. Can I get up here? Is there a way? There's some cave up there, maybe. Never mind. Let's just head back down. Let's get some life back. That should help out. Hopefully.
I've got you now. You're not getting away from me.
On your ass, sir. Ooh.
Damn it! Did you see that?
Make sure this place ain't rigged up with a whole bunch of damn traps and explosive devices. You know, whatever it'll take to ruin my day, I say. Alright, don't I have some metal armor reinforced or... No, alright. And maybe... There we go. Pardon. Yeah, I think we need flour, I think. Or something, maybe. Hey there, Piz. How's it rinsing? You mental fucking rapist? Is it materialism for you? Yet you fucking bum war, whatever. No worries. Yeah, just get around to my crib. Need someone to keep an eye out for idiots. Yeah, I'm away on some mental business till weird. Got to keep trashing the system. Keep it foolish. Death and fucking believe.
Damn it! Glad that's over.
Get him, Willow. Oh, you're all the way down there. Okay, I got you. No, Violet.
Yeah, come on! Glad that's over.
So many mongrels. So many mongrels. Oh, I leveled up my mind. I'm thinking about heave ho. Yes, let's get the professional.
The Nightkin are amazing when they sneak, aren't they?
More annoying than amazing. No, from Janet. Real mature Steven. I'm glad you and all your buddies are bonding while you share a needle or whatever you assholes do. Did you forget that we have a son now? Are you just not going to provide for us anymore? Scribbled in a shaky hand at the bottom of the note. Fuck off, women. Fuck off, woman. Or maybe we should find a bed. I don't remember anything being in these trailers. Well, we found ourselves a bed. Uh, Making all the racket I want to make. Did I get cook? I just don't know. But I do know one thing. We are coming in here. Corporal Lamb, what's going on, sir? Oh. Okay, I pressed the button a little too soon. Now, we will not be going to the underground through this way. We will be taking the harder way, because that's how I like to do it. What I want is to get these quests from Roach. For the record, sir.
Hey.
Howdy. I am looking for the merchant. I've already found one of them, didn't I? Who are you? I'm Hayward. I'm the one who fixed up all the weapons around here to fire properly. Alright. Alright, well, let's see here. What do you have, sir? Well, okay. The brush gun, okay. I want the Mark II brush gun.
Evening.
Evening. Alright, let's go to Camp McCarran. Let's see if we can pick up those quests. Oh, gee.
You're out here somewhere. I'm sure I heard something.
You can't find me. Can I go now? No, I can't. I'm trying to get the quest before I start killing all these raiders around here. How about now? Yes. Kill Great Khan armor. Yeah, I'm gonna go in there and kill her, alright. Sure thing. Sure thing, man.
So, look who it is. I haven't had the privilege, but I'm told you've been an angel on our shoulder. What can we do for you at Camp McCarran?
Well, you know, I'm just gonna provide.
Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Now we're trying to secure the Strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers, because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning. Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands. Everything was going according to President Campbell's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Mm-hmm.
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements. And it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in. I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building. It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
All right.
Bye.
Now we got to track down that guy who's going to give us some bounty missions on these fools. On these fiends walking around here. Since we're already here, we might as well just... see if we can talk to this prisoner.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
Ooh, I bet you she's just mad. Mad. Let's go, Willow.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
I always look like this
Got
woman.
a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
I don't care who you are. Do you need any help?
Yeah. So far, this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for.
I'm glad you noticed.
We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Mm-hmm.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion, from Caesar on down, will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Alright.
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable. Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There are some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination. I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day. That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Slapping, boy, slapping.
Long time no see, Celus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Celus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Alright.
Here, this might help when you go in with him. It's up to you, but I find talking is sometimes better than whacking.
Well, I'm going to talk to him, alright. What is my speech, anyway? Well, we shouldn't need the magazine. Hopefully not, anyway. Silas?
What an ugly little worm you are.
I'm
What pile of
pretty.
excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
The best kind. Uh-oh, now you've made me angry. Hmm.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
Ooh. Ooh.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Hmm.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Is something the matter, Celus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Oh no.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
Oh.
That's a long walk, Celus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
We don't have anything to discuss, worm. Coward. I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Which one? Oh my god!
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead. Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot. I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery. I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that. Get away from me.
Oh, I still got my damn weapons, don't I? Alright. Anyway.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. so think of this as your commission. Yep, see you around.
Yeah, 300 caps.
You got something to say, or do you always look like that?
Slap a Willow. Don't talk to my girl like that. Alright, let's go deal with the cook. And then we'll hunt down that one guy. He's supposed to give me some damn bounties. I hope I find his that. But I think I can fix this cook up really well. I'm not going to deal with you right now, but I will soon. Don't worry.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back, because I looked it up and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up? That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you? Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers. Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here. It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us. The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it. Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up. I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Yeah, I've been there, buddy.
What can I do for you? Come back soon now.
Alright.
Hey, back for second. Amazing. I thought that thing was done for. That'll help me transform what I can offer the troops. I'll give you a little extra discount the next time you buy food from me. Thanks again. Come back soon now.
I don't want to go all the way down there yet. We're going to go back out into the field. I want to find Mr. Man out there, so he can give us some bounties, man. And I think this armor is kind of glitched out, so... We'll go back down here to this right here. I like this. This is really cool. I think this armor is really cool. We're going to put on our little beret too. Our little cool beret.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. Alright, where's our boy at? Come on. We must find him. He's got to be over here with the troops
Do you
somewhere.
get homesick when you go into an NCR held location? I sure do.
Hello.
Alright, that's not our guy. I remember the guy having major in his rank. So we're looking for a major.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Come on now. Well, the last time I found him, he was hanging around up here. Anyway, we're going to go to bed. We're going to take ourselves a nice little nap. Nice little nappy poo. Oh, we can't sleep in here, can we? Alright. We'll find one somewhere else then.